Hola, hoy estudiamos el verbo gustar. El verbo gustar es difícil porque es muy diferente de lo que estudiamos o lo que decimos en inglés, ¿sí? Así que presten atención, ¿sí? Gustar. So gustar really means to be pleasing, and we'll see why in just a second. So gustar, a lot of people want to use it just like we would use like, but we're going to use it like we would use to be pleasing in English, and that'll kind of help with our processing just a little bit better. So, we have here a sentence using gustar. A Marta le gusta el fútbol. El fútbol no es fútbol americano, es soccer. ¿Sí? A Marta le gusta el fútbol. If we were to translate this directly, it would be to Marta. This le means to Marta as well. Gusta is pleasing soccer. So, soccer is pleasing to Marta. To Marta, soccer is pleasing. In English, we would say Marta likes soccer. Oh, we've moved a little bit. A Marta, this a Marta is not always necessary, right? So you could leave this out. So if we know that we're talking about Marta, I don't have to say a Marta, a Marta, a Marta. I can just say, sí, le gusta el fútbol, right? So if we're talking about, oh my gosh, Marta bought tickets to the game and she's got her jersey, she is ready to go, and I can be like, sí, le gusta el fútbol, right? So she likes soccer. So Marta, this le is required, and it refers to the a Marta. And we'll talk about why we would use that again in a second. Gusta is pleasing, el fútbol, soccer. So, this first piece, the le gusta, the le refers to the person that is being pleased by the action, right? So here we had the soccer. Marta is the one that liked the soccer. So we are going to pick the le based on Marta. So me, a mí, te, a ti, le, a ella, a él, a usted, nos, a nosotros, os, a vosotros, and les, a ellos, a ellas, o a ustedes, right? So this has just only to do with the person that is receiving the pleasure from the soccer or whatever, right? And then we have two options and only two options. We have gusta and gustan, right? Because if it's the verb to be pleasing, our only options are it is pleasing and they are pleasing, right? So fútbol would be gusta because it's singular. Deportes would be gustan. Deportes are sports. Deportes would be gustan because it's plural. And we actually, you can hear this in English. So soccer is pleasing, gusta. Sports are pleasing, gustan. And this is just based on the thing that is doing the pleasing, the thing that you like. So, I put a nice line down the middle here because these two things have nothing to do with the other one. I could say me gusta. I could say me gustan. I could say os gusta. I could say os gustan. Really, you just have to look at the situation and see if it's who is receiving the pleasing, which is the thing on the left, and what is doing the pleasing, which is the thing on the right. Right? So you can mix and match all you want. All right, we're going to try some of this out. So Mateo likes cats. We're going to take a look at this one. The easiest way for me to do this was always rewrite the sentence, right? So like, to Mateo, cats are pleasing, right? So we know the first piece of it is the to Mateo. If we want to use the to Mateo, the a Mateo, we can, right? So that would be the first piece. A Mateo, and then we need to pick our me, te, le, nos, os, les. So if it's a Mateo, we're going to pick le. A Mateo, le, and he likes cats. So think, are cats is pleasing or cats are pleasing? We have a plural. So a Mateo le gustan los gatos. ¿Sí? A Mateo le gustan los gatos. If you would like to pause and give them a try, we can check that out. Let me give you a little vocabulary. So we have fútbol, deportes, estudiar, and then libros. Oh, you don't need any vocabulary. You got this. All right, so go ahead and hit pause, or just keep going through it with me. It's probably a good idea to hit pause, but up to you. All right, I'll keep going. Ana y Mateo like the cat, right? So we have the cat is pleasing to Ana and Mateo, right? So we could say Ana y Mateo. We don't have to. But we have a plural subject who is being pleased by the cat, right? So mete le nos os les, les. And then the cat is singular, so would we have gusta or gustan? Gusta el gato. A Ana y a Mateo, again that's optional, the Ana y a Mateo. Les gusta el gato. Les gusta el gato. We like soccer. We know it's a nosotros, again the a nosotros is optional. But the next word is not. Mete le nos os les. We'd have nos. Soccer, gusta or gustan with el fútbol. We'd have gusta, right? So nos gusta el fútbol. Or a nosotros nos gusta el fútbol. We like sports, so we already know. A nosotros nos. Would be gusta or gustan los deportes. Plural, gustan. Yep. A nosotros nos gustan los deportes. Exacto. You like to study. And so this one's a little tricky. Well, you like, we know if it is pleasing to you, we have te, right? Te. And then we're going to use the infinitive to study, right? Estudiar. So in English we use studying. In Spanish we use to study. So if we say studying is pleasing or studying are pleasing, we do studying is pleasing. Yeah. So this would be a singular. Te gusta, and then we keep it in the infinitive. Estudiar. So when we have two verbs back to back, we keep the second one in the infinitive. Te gusta estudiar. A ti te gusta estudiar, right? Y'all like books, right? Y'all like books. So if we were in Spain, we would be using the vosotros, os, and then books are pleasing. So gustan los libros. If we were in Latin America, we wouldn't use os, we would use a ustedes. So a ustedes les gustan los libros. Either one. I have the os just so you can see it, but les gustan los libros en Latinoamérica. So this is just something cute. If you wanted to look this up, this is a song by Manu Chao, and he sings about this, and we'll take a look at the lyrics in a second. So what we saw before was that you could only use gusta and gustan, right? So if you use, because it is pleasing, they are pleasing. However, people do use gusto or gustamos, but it means to be pleasing. So if we say gustamos, that means we are pleasing. And if we say nos gustamos, that means we are pleasing to each other. And it is in like a date kind of way, like a romantic kind of way. So totally inappropriate on a Spanish test because there is no flirting with the other students or the professor. So nos gustamos? No. You want to go to the club and try out your Spanish? Sí. Right? Nos gustamos, we're into each other. Right? So if we were to say me gustas, right? So that, we know that's the to form. So that would be, gustas would be you are pleasing. And then I picked me. So who is it pleasing to? Me. So me gustas is you are pleasing to me. Like, I'm into you. I'm digging that, right? So it's a cute cultural thing. But again, it's a good way to drive home that gusta and gustan are the only appropriate answers on a Spanish test, right? So let's take a look at these lyrics. So, me gusta viajar, I like to travel. Me gustas tú. And there should be an accent mark on these. I like you. Me gusta el viento, I like the wind. Me gustas tú, I like you. Me gusta volar, I like to fly. Me gustas tú, I like you. Me gusta la mar, I like the sea. Me gustas tú, I like you. And here we've got some French mixed in. ¿Qué voy a hacer? What am I going to do? Je ne sais pas. I don't know. ¿Qué voy a hacer? What am I going to do? Je ne sais plus. I don't know. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu. I'm lost. ¿Qué horas son mi corazón? So we learned in class ¿qué hora es? Right? ¿Qué hora es? Some places say que horas son, right? Because a lot of times it is plural, it kind of makes sense, right? So he's saying, what time is it, mi corazón, my heart? Mi corazón is like a pet name, like sugar pie, right? So he's saying, what time is it, my love? So, que horas son, mi corazón, right? They're lost, right? So you can take a look at some of the other lyrics. Check out the video. The man is Manu, M-A-N-U, Chau, C-H-A-U. Very good video, very fun, and a good use of cultural Spanish 111 information. All right, that is it. If you have any questions, just let me know. Hasta luego.